What's going on, Dave at SVA Card Collectors? We're going to talk about PSA cards and also Beckett cards. Focus a little bit more on PSA with regards to the pop report, their auction prices. Now, when you hear me talk about pop reports on the podcast, this is what I'm talking about. How many PSA 10s or 9s of a particular card. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So we're going to go 1984 Topps Don Mattingly. We're going to search, and it comes up here. And on the left, you'll see grade, you'll see a plus sign, and you see Q. Now, the plus sign means half. So let's go, for example, we'll go all the way to 8. And we'll see that there's 4,363 8s, and then there's 123 with the plus symbol. What does that mean? That means 8.5. So there's 123 8.5s, and those go for slightly more than an 8. Sorry guys. The Q means it's a qualifier. So that means that there may be a stain, which is an ST. It might be off-centered, a miscut, MC, and off-centered would be OC. Something is up. So that would be a qualifier. So right now there's 819 PSA 10 Don Mattingly's. There's a total of 11,546 graded cards. That's the total amount. You also have to add the 0.5s and also the qualifiers. And that gives you the total amount. So we have this. What else? What information can we get from this? PSA also has a price guide, and they tell you, hey, this is how much they should cost. I don't really go by that. I go by auctions, and I go by eBay solds. And so on the top right next to sponsored ads, you have a hammer. You hit that hammer, and that gives you auction prices realized. So we're going to hit Don Mattingly, and we'll have appraisals. And you see the grades, so you can find out all the different grades and their prices. We can go to a 9, and they're 32, 44, 58. Let's go to 10, and there's 285, 329. Now, auction houses. Most of the times they're from eBay, but they do have different auction houses, serious sports auctions. And what the good thing about this is they calculate everything. So in some of these, in all these auctions, you have to pay like a 15 to 20% fee on top of the, when you buy it. So people know that, so they don't bid as high. So if a card goes for like 300 on eBay, it might go for 270, 260 on an auction because you have to pay that 50% fee. Some of them have a 1%, insurance, shipping, the whole 9 yards. So this calculates that number. So it gives you a total amount, and you can see here, Sirius was actually pretty cheap, so it may be something, I buy off of there a lot, so it may be something to look into. Now, another thing that's really good is it gives you a price chart. So you hit that, and it tells you the trends, and you can see from 2016 all the way to 2020, it went up from, I would say, around $50 all the way up to over $250. You have that outlier. I don't know why it went over for $1,000. It may be a glitch in the system. It may be who knows what. But those are the things that I search when I look for graded cards and I'm looking to make an investment. Is it a good card? Are there a lot of them? And that's the type of things that I look at. Now, when we go to the pop report, let's go back to Don Mattingly. This takes a little bit too. It's one of the things. So I have to type in the filtered results. Don Mattingly. Ooh. Now, 11,546, and you have 819. So that percentage, I'm going to do that real quick. 819 divided by 11,546, about 7%. That's a pretty low amount. Percentage of all the cards graded, only 7% come back in the PSA 10. And so that's why that card is worth a decent amount of money. There's some like the 85 Mark McGwire, it's less than 1% a PSA 10. It is crazy low. It's crazy hard to get a PSA 10 Mark McGwire. And now that it's somewhat known, PSA grades them even harder. So just a little tidbit there. So let's go back to the home screen. Now, let's just say we'll go to eBay and we want this card. But we don't trust the seller for whatever reason. You see that number, you have number 8, Gem Mint 10, and then you have a 221. That's the number from PSA. You can look that number up just to make sure, hey, this isn't a fugazi card, you know what I mean? So we got that here. Let's go back and we scroll down on the home page. We go all the way down to, sorry if you're getting sick here, certification verification. Bottom left, customer service. It's like the 4th one down. Checking my browser. Let me check my browser. So it was 221888, and I don't remember the other numbers. It was 94. Verify. Boom. And there it goes. It says, yep, Topps Tiffany, Gem Mint 10, Don Mattingly. And there's only 51 because this is a Tiffany. This isn't the just regular standard Topps. All right. So we have that. That's what I do on PSA. Beckett, a little bit different. We're going to go to Beckett now. Beckett, we go to Beckett.com. We'll go to, I think I already went to the pop report. You go grading. And then when you go to Beckett.com and you hit the pop report, which is right there. And this is a little bit more finicky. You have to be exactly, there you go, set name 1984 Topps Don Mattingly. Search. All right. So there's 3,082 cards. There's 8 10s. Those go for a lot more money than a PSA 10 because those are very rare to get. There's actually a blank pack. I've never seen that before. Anyway, so you have 169.5s, which don't go for as much as a PSA 10, and whatever. So they give you the rest. One thing that BGS doesn't do is they don't give you auction prices. That's the only thing. Yeah, so that's the only thing that stinks about it. If they do, I don't know where it is because I've never seen it. But that's what I do. Now, you can also do the same thing. We can go to, we'll do BGS. We'll click this one right here. And you see that number right below 9.5 Gem Mint, 005251661. You can also look up the card as well. The reason why I'm telling you to do this, because you don't have to do this for all the cards, but if it's something that's a lot of money, you want to make sure that that's the card, that no one's doing anything, you know, a fugazi. So we'll do that, and we're back here. Where you go is, where the hell was it? There we go. We're back. Grading. Serial number lookup. And we just go here, and it tells you exactly what to do. So I forgot the number already. 3 zeros, 525. 525. Oops. 1661. Submit. Boom. 1984 Topps. To tell you the date when it was graded, the center, it gives you the whole 9 yards. So there you have it. You have PSA, you have Beckett. Now you know how to find the pops for each one, so you know the total amount of cards that have been graded for everything. It's a really helpful tool. Also with Beckett, I suggest that you sign up, because it also, I'm pretty sure you can track all your cards as well in there. But yep, that's what I do. Hopefully you guys found this informative. If not, go scratch.